All praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. Salute to you brothers teaching the word in sincerity and truth. So let's just play this, and this is just a clip here. It's in kind of fairly, it's new, jail facts. Come across it. We're coming into a cashless digital world, yeah? So let's play this.
Imagine living in a country where paper money is no longer allowed. Some nations are moving fast toward becoming completely cashless societies. Sweden, one of the first countries planning to become 100% cashless in the near future. Norway, over 95% of all transactions are digital, and even banks barely handle cash anymore.
Okay, so before he goes into the two other countries, Sweden, they're fucking. I mean, they've actually got to board trains and shit like that. You know, they got people using chips, RFID implants on trains and things of that nature. So you got a lot of countries that are really heavily pushing, because that's the end goal agenda, is to get everybody chipped, bro. The spirit that the spirit of the Lord is on this heavy, because this is the time that we're coming in. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that's what we're supposed to be looking out for. You know. So check this. So let's check the others.
China, with apps like WeChat Pay and Alipay, paper money is almost disappearing in major cities. Nigeria, partially. The government has enforced strict limits on cash withdrawals to push digital payments. The future of money is...
Yeah, over even those countries that you think, oh, that's a third world country, they're pushing it heavier than in where you're at. So this is what's going on out here, and as you can see, they're using different means to get it in. Okay, these countries saying, oh, well, we're going to stop you from using the cash withdrawals from the ATM. Okay, another one's just pushing, they're all pushing it in a different way, but they're pushing the same thing in the same way, but they're using different little tactics. And that's what's going on here. You got some shops where the only way to pay is just like a digital shop, right? So this is what's going on here. And that's the agenda of the Illuminati, to make everything cashless transaction. So as you can, even the picture, a grid of control. The banks are behind it. The banks don't think the banks are pushing it. The banks are behind it, man.
Here, and the world is racing toward a cashless society. Do you think paper money will completely disappear soon? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
Alright, so I don't know what this channel is. I've never seen it before. I just come across it and I said, I'm going to do something on this. And as we know, Sweden, we already see how they're getting down. They're talking about the market, the chip, the straight, the main part of this thing. Right, that's where they're going with stuff, with their conversations. Because you might think, oh, it's just about doing away with the cash and just using some kind, like your phone or an app for. It's about getting you chipped. All right, Revelations 13.
Cashless in the near future. Norway, over 95% of all transactions are digital, and even banks barely handle cash anymore.
So look what, they're pretty much cashless over there. So let's say you go, let's bring it back. So let's say you go in the store and you go, all right, look, man, okay, you use your phone to pay for something, or your bank card. Well, let's say your phone or a watch or an app on the phone or something. So no one's really using the cash anymore. People are walking around doing that. Let's say that, right? Just check this. Then, that's the holdables. There's information on that holdables, then wearables. So people use and by the way, a lot of things are gearing up for your biometrics for everything. Or we need your biometrics. And even your phone, even YouTube or what to have an account, we need your bio. So they're gridding it all off. So it's really you, your interface, your DNA. Basically, you tracked with this chip in you, man. So they're just using all these different tactics to get it there. So it will be, yeah, okay, using your phone to pay, but they want more than that, is what I'm saying here. All right.
Transactions are digital, and even banks barely handle cash anymore. China. With apps like WeChat Pay and Alipay, paper money is almost disappearing in major cities.
And all them robots and that, and the tech and the AI and the robots, it works hand in hand with this. Because it's called the Internet of Things. It's called the smart grid. I haven't got a picture up. Well, we already had a picture up. But it's this type stuff. And sometimes when they make them, you'll see it. You'll see like symbols for everything. Music, shopping, everything. So that even says security and control. That's where you got AI robots and all that walking, that you'll see. Let's go back here.
Pay and Alipay, paper money is almost disappearing in major cities. Nigeria, partially. The government has enforced strict limits on cash withdrawals to push digital payments.
Okay, Nigeria. Let's read what did it say again?
Cash withdrawals to push digital payment.
So they're pushing people towards the...
Nigeria, partially. The government has enforced strict limits on cash withdrawals to push digital payments.
So there you go. So, and it's happening in all over the place as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Because it's called a new world order. They cause all, both small and great, rich and poor. You know what I mean? Get it? Just on that, because that's what it says, right? And the end goal is that chip. To get everybody with a chip in them, the mark of the beast. And they're talking about it themselves on the news and all of that. They're talking about these things, the cashless society and all of that. And guess what? All your politicians and your fucking presidents and all that are in on this. And the WEF, the WHO and all that. That's why they're all these top speakers and things like that. That's what they're going on about. Revelation 13:16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell. So if he had the mark, so you wouldn't be able to buy or sell. You're controlled. You can't buy or sell. What the hell are you going to do? So this is where things are at here, bro. It ain't just these countries. Alright, with that I'm going to say shalom.